28 of his 33 knockouts have come inside the first, and for the first time tonight. Al, take us through the numbers.
When we look at these numbers, there's not anything that makes a huge disparity this evening. Yes, as they weighed in tonight, Lucas Matthysse is a little bigger than...
Gentlemen, from the U.S. Bank Arena here in Cincinnati, Ohio, Oscar De La Hoya's gold medal for the WBC Silver Super Lightweight Championship. Introducing you first.
We are scheduled for 12 rounds. It's Lucas Matthysse in the black with white, Roberto Ortiz in the black with red, white, and green.
And in this fight, very much the size of this ring, a smaller ring, could well come into play. And our colleague Steve Farhad often helps us by coming up with great factoids, and he came up with this one.
This is not the time to take a bathroom break, my friends.
My old partner Sal Marciano used to say, don't go to the refrigerator.
And Matthysse attacking the body with the jab. Ortiz blocking that punch, going downstairs with a shot to the midsection.
You know, yesterday Ortiz told us he doesn't mind having actually a fight with Matthysse and not fighting a careful fight, even though despite Mathisse's power. So both guys very confident in their punching power. Ortiz not intimidated by Matthysse, and he's come out pretty aggressively, with jabs and just feeling out punches, but at the same time not an intimidated stance at all. Plus, Al, the ring being so small, it's going to kind of force a firefighter at a certain point.
True war. This is a recording when it comes to Matthysse.
Matthysse has often had slow starts in fights, though not against Lamont Peterson, we should point out. When he uses the jab, he's a different fighter, and they talked about that at the fighter meetings with us. He and Luis Barrera, his trainer, they said we must use the jab. It helps him land power punches and keeps him on.
Under a minute remaining in a rather getting to know you round as they exchange punches there. Matthysse going to the body. Ortiz using lateral movement along the ropes.
Hard to find your distance on him, and a couple of times Matthysse has come up just short with some of his punches.
Anticipated, Ortiz and Matthysse headed to round number 2.
Excellent 140-pound titleist from Argentina for many years.
In preparing for the toughest test of his career, Ortiz employed a sports psychologist for 5 weeks to work on the uber-important mental aspect of fighting. Maybe shed some light on that, Paulie.
Any kind of advantage you can try to get, sometimes the psychological part of the fight is the most important. So if you need help with the psychology of it, maybe building confidence, maybe convincing you to succeed, maybe when you're having those doubts, each fighter is different. Some fighters don't feel the need they need anything like that, and some fighters, every little bit helps. In the end, it's all up to the fighter.
Right uppercut followed by a straight right on the inside as they exchange at close quarters.
Pushed him back.
But I like the poker face of Ortiz, not showing any intimidation, even if Matthysse has landed a couple of punches. And this fight is still up in the air. Nobody has gotten a clean-cut advantage in it yet.
Matthysse tying on Matthisse's arm, 1.5 minutes remaining in the second. Ortiz bounced that punch off of Matthisse's left shoulder. So they're still trying to find their rhythm, the range, and their targets. In round number 2.
What he said he was going to do.
There he misses with the right uppercut and tries to throw a right behind Matthisse's guard as Matthysse now goes to work on Ortiz.
And that was, I mentioned, no uppercuts from far out.
He's got this weird rhythm, this weird even stance. Even Matthysse at close range, he's not able to land with the thudding power that he wants to.
But Matthysse really controlling this round by pushing it over.
And just as we said, a good body shot.
Wow. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
What?
Suggested it was low. Oh, it was a very nice body shot. And Ortiz going down. Good for Lucas Matthysse for not trying to land another punch. The mouthpiece
coming up at 9. And what do you think, Paulie?
I mean, he was getting up at 9, but
listen.
La Máquina Matthysse.
So.
Let's go to Jim Gray.